All right. So with you being a student, but also being an artist, I know that a lot of times it gets hard just being a student, working with homework and doing all this and all that. How did you find time to be a student plus be an artist?
First, of course, it's sacrifice, because a lot of students believe being a student, it comes with partying and going out with your friends and, having nights where you just, chill, drink, smoke, whatever, It's, every minute is valuable to me, so that's why I don't even smoke cigarettes. It ain't really time to smoke cigarettes, because it's like a minute I wasted. I could be walking in class, I could be writing. So what I do is, I use every minute, like literally every minute, like those 10 minutes I'm just sitting in class waiting for it to start, I'll be writing. And what I started doing, I just write. I don't just try to record back just all the time. I just write a whole lot of songs, a bundle, then I just record. Just bam, just let it all out, and one day I get ahead on all my work, do everything, just after my exams, after every week. Every time I have an exam coming up for each class, the last class that I have an exam for, after I finish that, it's music time. So I just let a whole lot of music go and record a whole lot. But as far as school, I make sure I do that first because I couldn't focus on my music or be as excited about doing my music if I know I'm messing up in school. And I think since I came to school doing music been actually easier. So I know it's strange. It's just been easier. Man.
But how has it been easier?
It's been easier because of as me being like one of those real artists that can, just be lyrical in 1 second, then just touch your soul in another one. It's just like, gaining that knowledge, my vocabulary expanded, knowledge about all kind of things, In my raps, I use scientific terms sometimes, I just don't try to be, I don't try to be too, I don't try to use too many big words because I'm not that type of rapper, but it's just like, it's like an arsenal. Going to school, you meet so many different people. You see so many people front. You see so many stuck-up girls, and you see some cool people. You meet all kind of people, and that's basically what writing songs about. You just got a pile of people. You just like, man, bam, song. Relationship problem for them. I can write a song on that. So it actually been easier because you're around a lot more. You're around so many situations going on. So it's just like, man, it's just like a small pond full of big fishes. They just stuck. You can just, it's not hard. Like writer's block. That's what you get writer's block from not, being around many situations or nothing happening. But something always happens at school.
Yeah, it is all the time. All right, so we were talking about unsigned artists versus independent artists, which is the angle that I'm going to take for the story. So, in your opinion, what is the difference between unsigned artists and independent? Because I am one of those people where if I hear unsigned, I'm thinking they're independent. Like, they don't want to be signed. But you do have artists out here who want the bling-bling and the contract and everything like that.
Unsigned artists versus independent. Independent artists, you know this is an independent artist. Independent artist, he works a job. Or he or she works a job, because that's the first thing of being independent. You need to have your own income. You need to have your own money coming in. So that artist is going to work a job. The other artist probably just chill with the friends. That's the unsigned artist. Chill with the friends, record, sometimes because he got some equipment or, someone records him. Independent artist, invest. There's no way you can go to an independent artist's house one year, and then see this, and then come back the next and see the same thing. Things go change. Like if that indie part, and the longer the artist is independent, the more he go get, and the bigger his fan base and networking will become. But unsigned artists, they usually the artists who get 30 years old and be like, man, I got this plan that's really gonna give me a sign. Chasing this record deal is just like unsigned artists want the record label to do everything, but the record label want them to do everything. And unsigned artists, they should just agree and do whatever the record label want them to do, because they don't want people to hear good music. They just want their money. They want their bling. They want the females or males or whatever. So independent artists, they usually have a big goal, and and they mind set on it, and they don't want anyone to have control over telling them, no, you can't do that. But unsigned artists don't care as long as they get their money. It's just like. Unsigned artists don't change. Unsigned artists don't change the world. The independent artists that change the world. So, I know that's how it is now. Probably not back then. But also, unsigned artists, they so slow to, start getting to know people. To see if they, for instance, today, I saw this girl with music tattooed behind her ear. I said something to her, and there's other musicians around. They hear us talking about music. I looked at them as unsigned artists because they didn't say anything, because it's just like, oh, y'all can't get me rich, So it's just like, independent artists build their network. Unsigned artists just wait, want someone to give them the fame, the money, and the network. And since they got the money and stuff, they can be serious now. But it's just like, you got to be serious all the time, or it's bad when you think about it, because you've given someone basically your bank accounts, your music, your ideas, everything, and when you hit that age where you're not appealing anymore, it's over. You can't switch or blah blah or whatever, because people your age, even who is your fans, will say, oh, he's a sellout. So a lot of unsigned artists, they should just agree to the terms and accept what they want, and stop fronting. They be fronting, and I'm gonna say this too. Some artists say that they're independent, but they're not really independent. They just use that for an excuse not to be signed. They use that for an excuse. That's all. Like,
well, give me an example.
Okay. How long you been rapping? Man, I've been rapping for like 5 years. For real? Man, where you be recording at? Man, at my crib, because I ain't really trying to mess with no record labels or nothing, man. Them folks dirty, them folks green. You got some music? Let me hear it, yeah. Man, $1 million watch blinging song, man, hoes all on my dick and shit and blah, blah, blah. And record labels want to sign me, but I say, fuck y'all, And then you just like, dog, come on, dog. Quit flogging, man. No regulate. You wanted to get signed, because it's just like, how can you be so stuck up about having no talent? Just an excuse. And whoever believes that excuse, they just roll with it.
Okay, so being here at MTSU, I'm sure you've worked with some people who go here at MTSU.
Yeah.
Do you consider the artists who do music here unsigned artists or independent artists, or is it a mixture, or is it one is bigger than the other?
To tell the truth, everyone I met except for, everyone I met except for this one guy, unsigned. They want a deal, and they think a deal is gonna save their life. But I work with a whole lot of artists, like. A whole lot, and it's just like their attitude, thinking that, man, some I'm just like, dude, you don't even have a Facebook fan page, you don't even have 10 likes, just like, why are you acting like this? Nobody knows you. It's like they don't want to accept reality. Like, so I was walking by the KUC one day, past the KUC, saw this one guy, typical rap looking dude, the dreads with the hat on, with the baggy clothes, the usual. And it's this girl recording him, and she likes to spit something. He's like, man, I ain't finna spit nothing. Coldest rap on campus and stuff. And it's just like, dude, if you was an independent rapper, you would have been like, all right, if this is some kind of exposure, that's what I need, to build my fans up. I need some kind of exposure. There's people around. Let me try to cause a scene so people can come. But yeah, most of them, besides artists, I've been working with a lot of musicians and producers, because they're easy to work with because they understand the business side. They understand the business side of record labels. And I mean, they looking for, but as you may know, record deal for a producer is way different than from an artist. So yeah, you know, because record producers, they still get to make the music they love, you know, but it's different for artists. But yeah, I feel a whole lot of artists, you know, want a record deal.
Okay. Now, like, how do you feel the influences here on MTSU? Because, you know, you just don't have people who do music. You have people who do film, people who do art, people who do a lot of things. Do you feel like the students that go here at MTSU whose focus is arts, like, how do you see them as far as creatively?
I feel like a lot of the students cares more about other people's opinions than their own, you know, because it's just like, I've seen some nice stuff. You talking about the art, right? The art as an artwork. So I went down there, and it's a mixture of, you know, stuff that looked like they was trying to be creative and just enjoying it. You know, other stuff, the typical, what you call art, just throw some stuff on the board, different colors, and, you know, call it art. You know, so I think a lot of them was cared about people's opinion more than their own, because it's just what you would expect. You know, it wasn't that shot like, who did this? You know, it wasn't there too many times, but yeah, I mean, they got some nice stuff still. You know, they always feel nice, and it was just what I expected. So
from your standpoint as an artist, do you feel like people should not care about others' opinions and just do what they do?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. I actually been looking on the internet a lot. I saw this guy named Lil Big, and he sucked. Like, he sucked bad. And it's just like, a lot of people know he sucked, and it's just like a couple people start saying they like him. Now some folks, now it's like folks saying this dude the best rapper alive. You know, I'm seeing him in XXL magazines and stuff, and I'm just like, are you serious? You know, because some retarded person said he's the best rapper alive. Everyone said, you know, it's just like people won't take criticism, or they want to be friendly with everyone. They don't want to just, you know, take it when someone say, man, you crazy, he can rap. Like, no, he can't. You know, same thing with Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka. It was the same thing. They suck when they come out. You know, they suck. That's how a lot of people was. And then all of a sudden, oh, Gucci, you heard this song? I like Gucci now, blah, blah, blah. Now it's just like, are y'all serious? You know? And it's just like, I witness it all the time. I be in a classroom, some you listen to Gucci Mane, dude, suck. Everybody, what? You know, I'm just like, no, what? You know, what to you all, you know? So, yeah, it's people should really take their own opinion, and that's why, you know, you'll hear the same people complain about how it's whack music all on the radio, but support the white people. So,
yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's get into you.
Okay.
Let's get off of the artists here at MTSU for a minute. When did you know that you wanted to get into the rap game?
Swear, but I'll say, when I'm 20 right now, I always liked rapping, and, you know, I always wanted to be in the game, but I'll say when I really, you know, when I had a vision of me, you know, being there and, you know, making an impact on people and being an icon, that's in the game all the way. It's just, that hit when I was 19. It's just like right before, that's why I came to school, actually. Like a few months before I came to school, you know, I was thinking like, man, I got some good music, I can learn some more, I need to get this network. You know, I'm ready to go and do this. Because I stayed out of school for a year, like after graduation. And I went ahead and came, I made my mind up. I was 19. I just turned 19, as a matter of fact. And that was it. I was just ready. I feel like before, I mean, when I was 18, you know, for years before I was 19, I rapped differently. You know, but once I, you know, got my own place and stayed there for a while, got to know myself all the way, and just started writing so so much different stuff besides just flowing, you know, just being so lyrical. I just, you know, got in touch with this creative side, you know, and that's when I realized I can do some stuff. I can do a lot of stuff.
So I'm assuming you're a sophomore.
No, I'm a freshman.
Freshman.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know this when I start writing. All right, so you're a freshman.
I shock a lot of people with that. Like, nah, I'm just a freshman, man. This my second semester.